Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Stop it. What we're going to be talking about today is something that is something that I never ever thought would ever happen. You've heard about Agenda 2030, and I know you have because we've talked about this in length for the longest time. Well, the elites are now working on a new agenda, and you're not going to be told about it. They call it the new agenda, literally the new agenda, okay? And I know you haven't heard about it, but you have heard about it by another name, Agenda 2030. You thought you could avoid being brain scrambled, if you will, by throwing away your TV and not watching the news. Right? Well, think again. They are now pushing this new agenda on your cell phone. In their new documentation, the UN calls Agenda 2030 the new agenda. And this sounds very familiar and similar to something else that we were all told was just a crazy conspiracy theory. And it's funny how these conspiracy theories are now coming to fruition. I came across something very interesting. They are pushing this agenda very hard right now, trying to get people to accept and support it. And I guess they have noticed that people do not actually want to eat bugs and own nothing, because who would? On the latest Samsung Galaxy cell phone, they now come with this pre-installed from the factory with this Agenda 2030 app to tell you about how wonderful this new agenda really is. Over 300 million phones now have this app installed. Take a look. Here's the proof. Now, in the app, they tell you how important it is to follow this new agenda. In fact, they are working to implement it in full. So, what is this Agenda 2030? Okay, just in case you are unaware and literally have been living under a rock. Sorry, but it's true. They have outlined various different global goals, okay, that they have decided must be implemented. Must. Literally must. And followed. And of course, one of the main ones is called climate action. Another one is gender equality. And in other words, to implement the feminist agenda. Guess what is really good for the environment according to the new agenda? Migration. Yeah, birds flocking together. Yay! Migration. So, oh dear Lord, it is so hard to talk about. It really truly is. Take a look at this. Okay, this is a partnership and action promoting the development benefits of migration. Now, the 2030 Agenda recognizes that migration is a powerful driver of sustainable development. Now, 15-minute cities. You've heard about this, right? I've talked about it before. Have you ever wondered where the idea of 15-minute cities come from and why they are seemingly pushing this all over the place at the same time? Back when, I think it was June, was it June? No, it was either April, May, or June. I can't remember. In the newsletter that I put out every month, I had listed every single 15-minute city that is in existence right now in this nation. Okay, and you would be surprised how many there actually are right now in this nation. So, welcome to the global goal number 11, sustainable cities and communities, okay? Because there literally are 15-minute cities in every single state right now. In fact, the reason why they are seizing the farms and the Dutch farmers is because of Agenda 2030. They need to reduce their emissions by the year of 2030, as outlined in this agenda. So most people, they don't know that this agenda is being planned behind their backs by the elites that nobody voted for. It's not like they have elections for these elites. No, that's not how it works. And the MSM is, of course, they're not ever going to talk about this. Oh, no, they can't do that. And if they do, if they are, and they talk about it in a positive manner, brain scrambling begins because it supports Agenda 2030. But this should not come as a surprise to any of us. Why? Billy Boy, okay? He owns most of the farmland in this nation. And he, not too long ago, donated a whopping $1.27 billion towards funding the global goals outlined in the new agenda. He has also donated $319 million to MSM. And of course, the media will support it. So, unlike MSM, I don't get a cent from Billy Boy. No one pays my bills but me and my husband. So I don't care what he has to say. So if you break your phone or you need a new phone, be aware that this app is already installed on many different phones. It's not just that Samsung phone, okay? And you might not notice it at first glance, but it's on there. And it's a lot worse than you might think. All right, guys, I'm out of here, okay? I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.